Slay the Spire 2 came out just a month ago, and I've been playing a ton of it. I've also been making content for it as a modder and just interacting with the modding community in general, which has been a lot of fun. I played a ton of Slay the Spire 1. I was super into the modding scene just as a player in that game. I wanted to make mods for Slay the Spire for a while, but I didn't want to have to learn Java back in the day. And I figured since Slay the Spire 2 is coming out anyways, I can just wait. It uses Godot, something I have used before, an open source game engine that is amazing. Megacrit actually forked it and made their own version called Megadot, and they used the C# version of Godot, not GDScript. I have not used C# before, but I was more comfortable learning it. I don't really have a reason for that. It's just, it's what everybody else uses, so I figured why not. A nice object-oriented language, but you're probably not here for the technical details, you're here for the gameplay. You see, I have a ton of different modded characters here, but I'm going to play the Ironclad as my first run. And I'm only really recording this video because I want content for my NorthTube website, because I'm working on the storage for that. I just need to have something to actually store so it can be a proof of concept. You'll see later. Once again, no more technical details. Let's play the game. So my mod is called Burning Mod, which adds 15 new cards for every class. For 3 classes right now, actually. Ironclad, Silent, and Defect, because those are the classes from the base game. The ones that I'm more comfortable with adding stuff to. So it adds this new Burning status effect, which is similar to Poison, but it does it at the end of the turn, and also it does not go through block. And that might sound pretty weak, but the numbers are obviously much higher than Poison, and also you have access to a lot of combos. Every class has their own unique ways of dealing with burn, applying burn. Ironclad, for example, has a lot of self-burn cards, and hopefully we'll see them. And as I play through this run, I'll explain my design choices for these cards, and also where I see them working with the vanilla cards as well. We're playing on Ascension level 5. That's just where I'm comfortable with. I feel like for my skill level, whatever you want to call it right now, for the willingness of, mind effort I'm willing to put into the game, I think Ascension 5 is a decent spot. You get Ascender's Bane, which is this curse in your deck, which is something that you should be comfortable playing around, Making your starting deck go from 10 to 11 is a big deal. Not something I don't want to be used to, not having that curse in the deck. And also, Ironclad has exhaust synergy, so it's not even that bad, really. But let's see what our choice is here. Upgrade a card, remove 1 card, transform one of your strikes, 1 of your defense. I already just want to go transform because that's more likely for me to see my own new cards, which I'm excited to talk about. But let me see what the map is here. So, you get a Campfire Elite here. I don't like going the single paths, though. Though that early, it's not too bad. Oh, but then 3 elites, and no escape route too. So if this elite kind of starts hurting me, I have no way to get out. So I don't know about that. 3 elites sounds fun, also super, super risky. So we can do, I like the hallway fight, event, to a hallway fight. And then depending on my gold situation here, I can go to a shop or another fight. We do double elite here is probably not bad. Do double elite here too, but then there's no not a single campfire. I'm skipping this campfire. Yeah, I don't like that no campfire. But if I do want an extra campfire, I can go this way. But I feel like we can do, you know what, and if I wanted to do the shop, I can do that as well. Okay, so enough overthinking that. I think that's the path that I'm gonna take. So I'll erase this. Yeah, I'm gonna do transform here. Let's see what we get. Scorched Earth, a new card right away. So yeah, 3 cost. Applies 14 burn to all enemies, a decent amount, and then it's going to deal damage based on the target's burn of 1 target. So AOE burn and then single target damage. This is obviously a lot stronger the more burn cards you have in your deck. Upgrade it to 20. You know, a 20 damage 3 cost, it's not that bad. It also has a little bit of AoE built in, but the real power is going to be when you've already have like 20 more burn stacks on it. When you play this card, this is a 3 cost, deal 40 damage to 1 enemy now, which it's getting a lot better. So let me do our first combat. This is gonna carry us through Act 1, honestly. It's so good in Act 1. I can't believe I got that. That's ridiculous. I can take 7 damage here just to end the fight quickly. Sure, because I'm going to heal 6 anyways, so So you're going to see burn is going to be at the end of his turn. So I'm going to take 7 damage and he's going to pop. Similar to how Doom works for the Necrobinder. Impervious too. I didn't even talk about that, but that's ridiculous. What a ridiculous trait. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. What the hell? I should record more often. Yeah, might as well just block here because the burn's going to take him down anyways. So boom, boom, boom. Cool. My 3-cost card carried me for this first fight. I like armaments. Especially seeing how I have 2 really good cards already. Armaments upgraded. I don't need an attack right now. So, usually I'd probably pick one of these 2, but seeing how like my deck is already pretty overpowered, I'm just gonna go armaments, make the existing cards I have right now already more overpowered. Shop and that sucks, man. Got a shop in the question mark, first question mark. Not ideal because I can't afford any of these relics, and you know, Sparkling Rouge would have been nice. That's okay. Let's see what we can get though. So Pyromaniac is another one of my new cards. And this is something that is going to get better if you are burning. So just 1 cost, gain 1 strength by itself. Not too great, but if you're burning, you'll gain 2 strength and 1 dexterity instead. When you upgrade that 3 strength, 2 dexterity. Ironclad doesn't really have any other ways of getting dexterity. So this is something like it's high risk, high reward, right? There's quite a few cards that applies burning to yourself. I don't have one of those right now. I have one that applies burning to other enemies. And also, I don't really need the strength since I have like a high hitting single attack. I'm not doing multi-attacks or anything. So as much as I would like to take all my new cards, this isn't doing much for me right now. Maybe later though. Molten Fist, Uppercut, Inferno. I may pick up a True Grit. Can I do both? I cannot do both. I might just remove a card then, honestly. I'm torn between removing a card and taking a True Grit, because a True Grit can remove many cards in one combat, which gets me to my Scorched Earth combo a lot faster. And it's also just block, and I'm against Lagavulin. So, you know, getting my deck to be small as possible. And Fasten is also pretty good as a block. No, not really, because I transformed my defense. I'm just going to do True Grit, sure. It's almost like a pseudo card remove. I'm at least using it once per combat. Oh, this. So I can gain a old relic or I can gain an old card. I don't really want to brick my deck with an old card, so yeah, the boot, whatever. It's not good, especially for my deck, but you know, better than bricking my deck with a random card that I don't really want. Okay, so he's gonna deal 8 damage. I'm just gonna block it because I have a big high hitting attack in my coming up in my hand. See if it's this turn or next turn. Okay, good. I kind of wanted it to be next turn. So he's dealing 6, which is fine. So I can upgrade this strike just to deal a little bit more damage to him. So now this is gonna kill him next turn. Get myself in block. I did not want that to happen, but whatever. This combat's not gonna last too long anyways. So 14 damage to him, he's gonna get stunned, and then he's also gonna take 14 damage at the end of the turn. Because he's stunned, doesn't really matter. And then he's gonna be dead next turn. Let's see. I either block this or I just deal the damage I need to deal. There we go. Let's see what we get in here. Power Potion's not bad. Ember. Ember's pretty good, I like it. So Ember does something on draw. It applies 1 burn to you and 1 burn to a random enemy. So you don't even have to play it and it's doing something. Not something, you know, amazing, but if you have anything that says when you burn yourself, do X, this is pretty good for that, because when you play it, it can apply 1 burn to yourself again. So Ember can proc your self-burn engine twice, and when you upgrade this might be too powerful, but you know, it goes to 0. And also, I didn't mention, if the target has 6+ burn after you applied 4 burn to it on play, it's going to draw you a card. So you're not going to get any card draw out of this without prior burning stuff in your deck. So by itself, it's not too great. But imagine if we've already played Scorched Earth. It has way more than 6 burn. So usually, especially if I can upgrade this with armaments, because armaments is getting upgraded next rest set I go to, which is why I'm not really trying to take too much damage. I think that can be pretty good. It really sucks that I got that shop there, because now I'm reconsidering my path. I can do the ballsy 3 elites, you know. My deck is pretty powerful right now, not gonna lie. Let's try it for the video. Let's see. I'm not trying too hard here. I'm not, try-harding. Like I said, I'm just really recording content to try to get my, try to get it on NorthTube to have something to test my S3 compatible storage, my own custom thing that I'm trying to do, because I don't want to give Amazon money, or a lot of companies that do that kind of stuff money. So energy, 3 out of 3, I can spend it all, take 8 damage, and just end this fight in the next few turns. I can block. Taking 8, because if I take 8 damage, I really don't see myself taking any more damage in this fight. So I heal 6 of that back. So in reality, I just took 2 damage. And yeah, I just blocked this and I win the fight. Cool. I think that was the right play there, because I would have actually, I probably would have taken more damage in the coming turns after that. Blood Wall, Iron Wave. I don't think I'm going to take Primal Force. I don't want to transform Scorched Earth. Transforming the strikes wouldn't be too bad, but I'm not really a many attack build. I'm more of like a 1 attack build. I don't think I'm gonna. The only thing I'm thinking of taking is Blood Wall, but I already have Impervious. I already have True Grit. I already have Armaments. So yeah, I'm not gonna take anything here. Let's keep my deck nice and tidy. So Smith, like I said, right for the Armaments. I love Armaments Plus. I wish every class had something like that. It's so nice to just be able to go upgrade your whole hand, get a lot of card draw. Oh, this guy sucks. Okay, so 12 damage. This guy he totally counters me. Even though burn, any type of DOT against him, any type of like consistent damage that happens in the turns after can be really good. So it's not that bad. It's just I'm gonna have to spend 3 energy when he's going to be attacking me every single turn, so I'm going to be taking damage. I think I'm going to play a power potion here. Here's one of my new cards, Firebrand. It's not too great by itself without like a vulnerability engine going on, but the card itself applies 1 vulnerability to all enemies. Against this guy, it's kind of useless. And then whenever you apply vulnerable while you have this power, you're going to also apply 2 burn. Upgraded, that's 4. That can be a decent way to apply a lot of burn if you already have a good vulnerability engine going on, which Ironclad already, wants to apply vulnerabilities by himself. So thinking maybe Inflame. This guy used to give Dazed. If he still gave Dazed, I'd consider Dark Embrace, but I'm not. I'm exhausting stuff from True Grit and Impervious. You know what? Sure, that might save my ass. Now we have to think really hard about what we're doing here. This is not going to draw me a card, unfortunately. I'm 1 off. I think I'm just going to bash. I think I am going to apply the burn. I can get the full damage off of here. But the burn, it's a consistent throughout turn. So if I get a turn where I really don't draw any attacks, seeing how I have 5 skills, that is very possible. I can still get, at least some damage off next turn. And that's the thing with this guy. You want to always be damaging him every single turn. It's 2 off threshold, but that's not a big deal, I don't think. So now it's dealing 14 damage to me. Not the hand that I wanted, but it's the hand that I get, I guess. If I Scorched Earth him and just focus the rest of this combat on blocking, I think I can be okay. Okay, I took some damage. You know what? I have Energy Potion, actually. Yeah, so I have Energy Potion. Do I Impervious right now? I have Dark Embrace. If it means anything. I kind of want to Armaments. Red True Grit and really hope. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. I should have played the defend first. I wanted to defend and do that, but whatever. Misplay. Hopefully I can get a good Armaments here. decent. I'm not gonna Scorched Earth again. There's really no point. He's taking 15 damage guaranteed every single turn anyways, unless he has block. Because remember, burn does not go through block. Seems like a good impervious play here. Let's see if you draw me something decent. Doesn't really matter. So as long as I can block these next few turns, I'm pretty good. He's not as scary as he used to be in the beta patches, but he's still just like annoying. You have to really change up your playstyle with this guy. You can't cheese the game like I have been for the previous combats. Okay, we heal 6 HP, not bad. Ooh, blood potion as well. Nice, more healing. I might not have to rest at this next. Tear Asunder. I like Tear Asunder. I like Tear Asunder as like a backup plan for sure. It's kind of a dead draw at the beginning. But you know, burn, dealing damage to myself, that's HP loss if I let it be HP loss if I don't block it. There's a lot of multi-hitting enemies. There's a lot of other ways you just lose HP, like if I get an offering or another blood wall. So, you know, I'll take it as a backup plan. My main plan is burning, but you know, sometimes things steal your cards, sometimes you don't get your main plan off. So his artifact went away right away because of Ember, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna bash him. If I Ember him, that's 4 more damage on my next Scorched Earth, if that matters. Or I can deal 10 damage now. Or 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna deal 10 damage now. Or I can exhaust a card, but I don't need to block. Let's just try to get this guy down. I'm gonna deal 14. I can block and then strike him instead of playing this right away. Now the next time I play this deals 20 damage, which should be able to finish him. I take 1 damage here, but this is fine. Burning Blood's gonna save that. Yeah, should be able to block 10 damage quite easily. So I don't want to draw Scorched Earth here. Cool. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, next hand. Unless I'm really unlucky, next hand ends this. I'm not unlucky. Cool. Boom. 26 damage. Ooh, new cards. So yeah, Torch Strike. This is like the basic common. It has strike in its name, of course, which a lot of Ironclad likes. So you're dealing 8 damage. You're applying 3 burn to the enemy, and also 1 burn to yourself. So this can be really good for those self-burning builds. There's a few other things with torches that I hope you can see. There's many different torch attacks that they all kind of play into each other. And hopefully we see it later in this combat. And we also have Searing Blow. Searing Blow is another common. 2 energy. It deals 8 damage, obviously way too low for a 2 energy attack. But it hits twice if the enemy is burning. It hits 3 times if you are also burning. So for example, like Ember is really great with this. If you draw this with Ember, you play this, you're dealing 8 damage 3 times, your strength scales that, upgraded 10, so 30 damage. Not too bad, especially if you have strength. Torch Strike deals 1 burn to you and 3 burn to the enemy. So if you do a Torch Strike and Searing Blow, that can be really good. I might take a Torch Strike. It's good with Tear Asunder, you know, just taking 1 damage at a time maybe if I don't want to block that turn. I don't think I'm going to take Searing Blow. It's not going to be consistent enough. And I already have a big heavy hitting attack. Tremble's not even bad either, but I want to go with my new stuff. Yeah, I'm going to take Torch Strike here. Let's see what relic I get. Okay. Ah, strikes. That sucks. If I want to be super safe here, which I think I do because I'm going to be fighting 2 elites, so yeah. I'm gonna be super safe. I'm just gonna rest. So I don't know how much more damage I'm gonna take here. I am lacking on AoE, unless you're gonna count the 14 burn to all enemies as AoE. But if I draw that into, okay, I got Terror Eel, not the Phantasmal Gardeners, but I think in the next elite's gonna be the Phantasmal Gardeners. Just tank 16 here, just to, you know, get my engine going. I think it's not the worst. Usually I take some damage in this fight if I just gotta take that turn 1 and, you know, continue blocking. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. Maybe I should have drew the card first. I should have drawn the card first, yes. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not taking this too seriously. She can bash. Is that going to stun him? So if that's not going to stun him, I want to impervious. You know, 8 damage. He needs 24. Yeah, I'm not dealing 24 damage to him. I don't think I am. I should have done the math. I'm 2 damage off, but that's okay. You know what, sometimes you just gotta take damage. The burn's gonna take him down over these next few turns anyways, especially if I do that, I just straight up one-shot him. I should have just full blocked there, but that's okay. Cloak Clasp is gonna definitely be helpful. I'm at the point now where I really want to get card draw. That 0 costs draw 3 cards, I forget what it's called, that would be amazing right now. Be amazing because it leaves me with the energy to play Scorched Earth, even Impervious. I don't want to be wasting my energy on stuff I don't need. If that Body Slam was upgraded, I might take it, because I do have a good amount of block, but it's not upgraded, and I, you know, don't want to spend my energy on it. I might just skip here. Maybe I could expect a fight. I don't have to feel bad about taking a lot of attacks. Especially if Armaments upgrades that, that's pretty decent. That's another thing that makes me want to get lots of card draw. Spend 2 energy to gain 2 energy, cool. So I can't kill any of them right now. But I can deal lots of damage. I'm just gonna get that guy. The burn's gonna tick him down. This saves me 4 block. That's pretty good. Could be worse. Hit him and hit you. Then get a little bit of my healing back. Chip in a bottle, pretty cool. I can take another True Grit. Okay, I had to pause the recording there to use the bathroom, but I'm back right now. And thinking about this a little bit more, I don't think I'm gonna take anything. I could take another True Grit to exhaust more cards, but I have 2 upgraded strikes, and also I want to, you know, a handful of strikes isn't that bad when I have Expect a Fight. And like, I'm already lacking on attacks, and none of these options, I guess Whirlwind's an attack, Setup Strike's an attack, but they're both like subpar attacks for what I'm trying to do. I guess you can argue that Whirlwind is AoE, because my next elite's going to be the Phantasmal Gardeners. So I guess you can make the argument for Whirlwind. I'm kind of talking myself into it right now. Expect a Fight with Whirlwind. Okay, sure. So these guys, Ship in a Bottle is awesome here. Ship in a Bottle is great. I might just Impervious, or Impervious feels pretty wasteful here, but yeah, I'll do that, and I'll deal 9 damage to the guy that to the lowest health guy, sure. And hopefully I don't draw Scorched Earth and Whirlwind in the same hand. Cool, I didn't. So I can upgrade that for later. I have Ship in a Bottle, so I'm not too worried about my block situation. So 7, so 14 plus 3. Okay, sure, I'm just gonna full block here. Could have probably used Ship in a Bottle there, got a little bit of damage out, but Whirlwind in the next hand, hopefully. Not gonna be a great Expect a Fight. Yeah, because I gain 1 energy. So 4 energy, so 20 damage, that guy dies. Good, because he's dealing 7 that I don't want to take. And then I get ship in a bottle and I take 2 damage. Oh, actually no damage because of the class, cloak clasp. Nice. Okay. Good thing I talked myself into picking up that whirlwind. Ah, sick. Okay. So I'm not taking, yeah. I'm gonna kill the guy dealing 9 damage and just end turn. Awesome. I really trivialized that fight. That fight's usually pretty scary. If you get decent amount of AoE and you target things well, it's not too bad. If I had more vulnerable stuff, I might take Bully. Just because of expect a fight, you know, another attack. But I'm not really going to the vulnerable build. I didn't take the Tremble I saw earlier. I might just take another Ember. I think it's like I'm the one who designed the card, but I'll say I think unupgraded, this card is kind of weak. Unless you have a burn engine that you really desperately want to fuel. But upgraded, I think this card's great. Even without the burn engine. And armaments makes me able to upgrade this. Cost 0 for the rest of combat. I'll take it. Card draw 2. Oh, this guy. I hate this guy. I think I'm just going to take the 8 damage here. Just to get this going. Just take him down 14 per turn now. And by 8 damage, I mean 4, because I always forget I have Cloak Clasp. It's a nice surprise. It always makes me smile every turn, pretty much. Wish I got Whirlwind next turn. This is fine. I could True Grit, but I don't want to risk it hitting the Whirlwind, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't want to take the 5 damage, but... So I can only play 1 skill. I think I need to kill this guy too. I can drink the strength potion. Or no, I'm not even gonna do that. Upgrade it. Yeah. I can't do anything else here, which sucks. This guy sucks. Like, how is this a hallway fight? It's crazy. It's not like he deals damage though. He doesn't really deal damage unless you let his minions build up. So it's not that bad. And now he is dead to the burn tick. The burn at the end of the turn makes it more interesting. I think things like Cloak Clasp and some other stuff that just give you block at the end of your turn are pretty decent. That Smoldering Rage is something I really wanted to see. I'm actually really happy about this. So it's the power. If you play it, you gain 1 or 2 strength. But then also, whenever burn is applied to you, you apply burn equal to your strength to all enemies. So it's like a weaker Inflame with a self-burn engine going on. And because we have 2 Embers, we have a Torch Strike, we are applying self-burn to ourselves 5 times in a turn maybe if I draw all 3 of these cards. So, you know, strength isn't bad by itself either. So I'll take that, and also I got the strength potion. I think this Lagavulin fight is going to be very, very easy for us. So I can upgrade something. I think I'm going to upgrade Scorched Earth, because there's been many turns where like I want to play armaments to upgrade it for the next cycle, and blah, 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 and now I just don't have to worry about that. This is a shitty first hand. I don't really want to wake him up. No, especially because, you know, we have ways of scaling. Armaments obviously can upgrade our deck for the next draw. Smoldering Rage is a power I could be playing. So I'm not going to wake him up here. Going to apply... Oh, nice. Smoldering Rage right away. I have to be careful about this. Because if I play this... and then also this, I might give him too much burn, and it'll go through his block. I think it would have been perfect, actually, but that's fine. Better safe than sorry. That's the nice thing about it not going through block, is that it's not going to wake Lagavulin up. See? It's not as it only got 2. I was gonna say, I might wake him up here, but no, I think this is the dead hand. If he had more block, I could be applying vulnerable to him. If he had more block and less burn, I should say, but the burn is going to be ticking. And the next turn looks like it's gonna be pretty much a dud as well. You know what? I think I'm gonna wake him up here just because I know almost for certain I'm gonna be able to block next turn. Hopefully drawing into Impervious. And the vulnerable might be nice. We're playing it risky. I'll do that for fun. Oh, it sucks that the burn damages me before Cloak Clasp. So Cloak Clasp end of turn and burn end of turn. They must have different hooks. I gotta fix that. Yeah, me as the mod creator. That's because that's bad user experience. It can be good if I'm trying to deal damage to myself, but I'm not really right now. This really sucks. I was hoping to draw Impervious, but... So I'm gonna do Expect a Fight, Armament, and then I'm gonna True Grit away this strike. It's not a full block, but it's a good amount of block. My next hand, or my next deck is gonna be crazy. My next shuffle. And if I draw a card, I might draw Scorched Earth, which I don't want to draw right now because I'm not going to be able to play it. So let's attack him. Well, this is a pretty good Expect a Fight. I guess this is one more damage, isn't it? Sure. That might be the damage that I need. Okay. So I might be dealing 30 damage here with one card. $33 damage, because I'm applying 20 burn, and then that 10 burn, boom, 61. Because of the vulnerable? Yeah. Feels like too much damage. We got him. Oh, you know what? Because I think it wasn't applying my strength. Because it's just 20 burn to all enemies and deal damage. That's why. That's why I dealt 60 damage there. Okay, so Stoke. Stoke is terrible now. Oh, it used to be good. I don't like the update they did to it. Like, you want to exhaust your cards because you want to make your deck smaller. I feel you want to draw into your good cards, but this just exhausts your cards and it replaces them with most likely bad cards. I say bad because they're not really like built into your deck, not built into anything. Barricade, I got too many high costs already. I'm not really going for that, but Brand. I like Brand, especially for this build. I need strength. Exhausting is nice, so I'm gonna take that. Let's see who we got here. Knowledge Demon and then Orbis. I like this guy. Break is really good. I've had really good experiences with Break since the new update. Like a 1 energy to deal 20 damage and like 5 vulnerable usually means he's just vulnerable for the rest of combat. Unless the combat goes on for very long, so I'm gonna take that. This is not a great starting hand. So I get Smoldering Rage right away, I guess. 10 damage. I don't take a huge amount of damage myself. God, I always draw Impervious at the worst times, don't I? This should draw me another card. Break. Okay, I'll take it. And then I'll play Whirlwind. And let's see how many turns we can go. So Scorched Earth won't kill him for many reasons. I wish my True Grits were upgraded. I was really banking on drawing armaments alongside with it. But that's obviously not always the case. Either way, I'm taking a lot of damage here. This isn't enough to kill him, right? She has vulnerable. The thing that's bugging me is his 50% less damage, like 10 damage plus vulnerable. It's not going to kill him, but it's going to make him die next turn. I just have to sit here and take almost 20 damage, which sucks, but yeah, that's Act 2. Breakthrough and upgraded, expect the fight. I might take, I don't know. Because if I draw both of them in one hand, that sucks, obviously. Like, I'm really banking on armaments into my non-upgraded expect the fight, but I think I'm gonna take it. Got 22 cards in my deck, so drawing it both at once is pretty unlikely. Gonna do my only power with Swift 2. It's a good event. I think I'm gonna go to the shop next year. You know, I probably should have spent more time looking at my path instead of just winging it. Oh, but double shop? Do I really want to do double shop? It's another 3 elite round, huh? I mean, I think I can do it, honestly. This doesn't kill anybody. It's another shitty turn 1. I really wish I could true grit. "50-50 chance." Ah, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Probably could have cure-alled, maybe done something with that, but that's okay. I'll save that for a future fight. I have a potion belt, so it's not too bad. I can just hoard my potions if I really wanted to. See, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen, but it's not like I have any attacks in my hand anyways, so the double expect the fight's not doing well already. You know what? I might just do that cure all. Don't really want to take 18 damage here. I mean, sure, I'll gain energy like that. I can kill one of them. Play the guy dealing slightly more damage to me. Yeah, and I don't even have to exhaust Impervious right now. If that matters, I feel like this fight's going to be over before my next shuffle, though. I can just kill him, yeah. I'm going to block my own burn. I could be greedy here, apply burn to him, but like all I have to do is draw 2 strikes, which I am going to, so this is fine. There it is. Wasn't that bad. Duplicator, nice. An upgraded body slam. If this was much earlier, like I just got the Impervious, I think I need a lot more block in my deck right now anyways, I feel. I also like Pillage, honestly. Especially with the double expect the fight. Because this can draw me many attacks at once. So that can high roll, get me a huge hand, which can be good with expect the fight, like I said, obviously, but also with armaments. Like if I can get both my embers together and upgrade those, that'd be pretty nice. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'll do the dangerous route again. Vambraces is really nice. White Star is nice but greedy. I'm about to fight 3 elites. The Act 2 elites are kind of tough, especially that B guy. Oh, I got one of my new cards as well. I might take this Shard Hand. So you apply 1 burn to yourself and draw 1 card. So right away, and it also exhausts at the bottom, as you can see. So like right away, it's just like apply burn to yourself, replace itself. Very easy way to get your burn engine going. But if you have, oh, it also exhausts a card in your hand. I should mention that as well. If you have 3+ burn, you gain 1 energy and exhaust. So normally this doesn't actually exhaust. Only if you have 3+ burn. So you're not getting an infinite with this. You're not constantly giving yourself energy because it does exhaust if you have 3+ burn. But every time you're going to draw a card and exhaust a card. And then when you upgrade this, you apply 1 burn to yourself and draw 1 card twice. So that's 1 burn, 1 draw, and then another burn and another draw. So Smoldering Rage, for example, would get procced twice from the upgraded version. So Charred Hand's always a really good enabler of these. I like miniature tent a lot. Miniature tent, I feel like it's so powerful. It lets me heal and upgrade at every rest site. I'm only hitting 2 rest sites here though. If I went this other path, I would have hit 3, but also I would not have seen the shop to get this. Embrace might save. That's 1 per combat? Yeah, okay, per combat, not per turn. That's the Pale's version. So maybe it's not as good as I'm thinking. For each unique debuff on the enemy, Flash of Steel can be decent, I guess. I'm gonna pick Inflame. I'm gonna remove a Strike. And, I'm gonna take an attack potion. Maybe even an energy potion. You know, I am fighting 3 elites here. Might as well spend my gold. They have another shop, but hopefully, maybe this event gives me gold and those 2 elites will give me gold. So no gold from this. This is fine. I really want to lose HP here. I don't have to. Let's do this. Ooh, Torch Sweep. Nice. I might pick that. So this is pretty much Torch Strike, but an AoE version of it. Flame Barrier also. You know what? Yeah, as much as I do like to pick my own cards for this run, I'm gonna pick Flame Barrier because that bee guy ends so many of my Ironclad runs when I go too heavy on attacks. Flame Barrier is really, really, really good against him. And who am I fighting first? Torch Sweep would have been pretty nice against this guy. That's okay. I'm gonna do the attack potion right away, I think. Or do I wait on that for my next? A big reason why I took attack potion is because I knew I'd have expect to fight in my hand. I don't really have anything to spend the energy on this turn though, that's the thing. This is a really crappy turn 1. I might just do 10 block. So you want to slowly get these guys down, obviously. You don't want to focus 1. It's like applying burn on the highest health guy and then just blocking for 10. I'm taking damage. These guys are rough. You're pretty much always taking damage against these guys. It's my experience with elites in Slay the Spire too, usually. Impervious, not bad. Just think I'm going to Impervious, Inflame, and then brand my Ember. Or my Strike, you know. I'll keep Ember. I can apply burn to myself. When I get Smoldering Rage in play, that can be pretty good. So if I can get Whirlwind, duplicate that. Scorched Earth. I might just Flame Barrier. It'd be nice if I can save my duplicator for the bees. I can duplicate Flame Barrier. That is asking for a lot though. That is gonna be really lucky to draw Flame Barrier at the point where he's attacking me 7 times. If I play Scorched Earth here, I'm taking a lot of damage. No matter what I do, I'm taking a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna Energy Potion. And this is 4 times. Yeah, so Scorched Earth is like pseudo AoE. So I'll apply the burn. I'll apply the hit to the biggest health guy. And now these guys both have 20 burn. Still taking damage here. I think next turn I might attack potion. I'm hoping next turn I can end it. If Whirlwind doesn't end it, attack potion hopefully will. Have to rest at this next site, there's no question about it. Like, they're dead to burn anyways, but I would like to actually kill them so they're not damaging me. And wow, that's awesome. No Whirlwind. That is amazing. Okay, attack potion, please give me AoE. It's damage, I guess it works. So I'll upgrade that. I'm weakened, so this isn't quite killing him. That really sucks. But this is cool. And you're all dead. And I'm taking no more hits. Festive Popper would have been nice a lot earlier. I don't want a third Ember. That's obviously overkill. 0 cost AoE attack. Like, I am exhausting stuff. Also, I'm against Knowledge Demon, and I just did the fight that really needs AoE. The other two elites in this act did not care about AoE. I think I'm just gonna skip. That's a skip from me. I said I have to rest here, no question. And I might still die depending on who I'm up against here. Oddly smooth stone though, that actually is really good. So, Mr. Bees. Oh, I'm so lucky. Okay, I'm duplicating this. He's gonna deal 8 damage to himself every time he attacks. This guy is rough. This guy is rough against the Ironclad. And even as like the Silent, it's pretty rough against if you're doing shivs. Every time you attack him, you get 1 daze into your draw pile. And that turns into 2. It's your draw pile, it's not your discard pile. So having a big deck against this guy is pretty decent, but still either way, if I just like play my cards without thinking, my whole draw pile is gonna get screwed over. I think I have to. Pretty sure I have to Scorched Earth him here and take 18. Let me see what this gets me. Okay, this means I can block. It means I can get 5 block. Awesome, or I guess 6. I'm going to exhaust Torch Strike. And then gain the 1 energy here. Apply 20 burn to him, get my singular daze. So having big heavy hits like that is really good against this guy. Because if I'm attacking him 3 times, spending 3 energy on 3 attacks, that's 3 days. But you know, 3 energy on 1 attack, it's only 1 days. And his burn is ticked up, so all I really have to do for the rest of this fight is block. Or I just do this and he's dead. Cool. He's dead to the burn. He's only buffing himself, so I don't really have to worry. I really have to fix that Cloak Clasp. I'm gonna write that down. The self burn should be damaging you, I think, after Cloak Clasp gives you block. I like the idea of Ashen Strike. Or do I? I don't know. I'm exhausting a lot of stuff. But also, I already have like a backup plan with Terra Sunder. So Terra Sunder with some of my strength gaining is pretty nice. I don't think I need Ashen Strike. I think what I need is card draw, as I have been mentioning. So yeah, I'm gonna skip here. Can lose a regen potion to gain 10 max HP. Regen potion can heal me for more than 10. I'm probably gonna use it. My first fight. Can deal. Oh, the first time this is played deals 8. This is really good with Terra Sunder. Because usually I'm saving Terra Sunder for later in the fight anyways. So usually the first time I draw this, I'm not playing it. So yeah, I'm gonna take that 8 damage per hit. That's amazing. See what the shop gets me. Probably, yeah, I don't have a lot of gold to spend. We got Kindle though. It's a blocking card. You gain 8 block, apply 2 burn to yourself. When hit this turn, you apply 1 burn back to the attacker. And I might buff that to apply 2 burn, honestly. Maybe even make it apply only 1 burn to yourself. That's one of the first cards I designed. But it can do Smoldering Rage. It can block for me. It can apply burn back for me. And it's on sale. And I think I might take a potion, maybe Gambler's Brew. Gambler's Brew, I keep getting really bad hands, so that might save me. Okay, I really can't take damage here. I don't think I can afford to take damage here. Oh, I didn't realize I got Anchor, that's awesome. Love Anchor. As much as I would love the True Grit here, I don't want to really, like, I want to get rid of the Defend. That's a 1 in a 4 chance. I don't want to risk it, getting rid of my actually good cards. So this guy's going to stun himself. Got my Smoldering Rage up with 3 strength already. So this thing's going to proc it. Maybe I'm gonna exhaust my unupgraded expect a fight. I'm gonna play this, exhaust my strike. I mean, it's troll. I can take 1 damage here. No, actually, I'm taking 2 because I still have a burning. Playing that would be so troll, but also maybe even worth it. I don't know. I might want to keep it for when this guy starts hitting me. I don't want the Gambler's Brew here either. This is messed up. What a messed up choice I have to make. Yeah, let's see if I can kill any of them this turn. Or just block a huge amount. That works as well. Definitely block a huge amount. And play Kindle to give them all burn. Because I got 4 strength right now. Smoldering Rage is going to apply 4 burn to all enemies whenever I apply burn to myself. And with the 2 embers that I have, I'm just doing that automatically. Charred Hand is doing it, Kindle's doing it, Torch Strike is doing it. So I think I got a pretty decent setup right now. And that's going to feed into the massive damage from Scorched Earth when I am able to actually draw that. Like this. It's not like I can block here anyways. I think if I discard my non-attacks... Well, this thing has Ethereal. Probably better to keep it, but yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So I can gain 3 energy here. So I can just play everything here now. And block a little bit. Question is, how much damage do I want to take? Not a lot. I can save myself 8 damage from hitting this guy. Not waiting until the burn takes him down. So I'll do that. I'll give him a little bit more burn, get Scorched Earth applied, or sorry, Smoldering Rage applied to him. And now he's got 41 burn, that's quite a bit. Deal 18, all I have to do is block here, perfect. I drew the cards that I needed. And I got full value off of Regen Potion too, cool. So decent fight. Unrelenting, the next attack you play costs 0. That can high roll really hard if I get it with Scorched Earth. Even Tear Asunder, honestly. But also, like, I already have 2 expect the fights. And the Unrelenting... I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take it, honestly. I don't think I'm going to take anything here. I think I'm just gonna skip. Now I'm fighting this guy. I think I'm gonna drink my fish oil right away. I'll do break, get some energy back. That's the full block, and give myself... I should have given myself strength first, but whatever. What's the 2 extra damage? If the guy survives with 2 HP and kills me, you'll know why. Okay, so armaments, get that upgraded right away, nice. Smoldering Rage. So I can still attack him to get my energy back. And also this thing gave me 3. Cool. So, yeah, gain 1 energy back. Oh wait, no, I attacked him already. Whatever. That's fine, I would have played that anyways. So I'm gonna gain 3 block from my cards, take 6 damage, not bad. As long as he's got his burn ticking down. Okay, this is the big one. This is his big hit. I guess we're just going to Kindle. That's okay. It's not bad. I might just brand away the Whirlwind here. It's not doing much for me in this fight in particular. And I'll just like take the extra strength and better shuffle. Oh my god, 5 damage. Gotta be careful how much burn I apply to myself at this point. Impervious would have been nice last turn, but whatever. Can't always get what we want. If I do Charred Hand, and I'll exhaust the defense, sure. Oh, he's just dead. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too worried about my own health and not applying too much burn to myself. Not even realizing that he was pretty much dead. This looks like a nothing. Yeah, definitely nothing. If that Havoc was upgraded, I might have taken it, but also I might have not as well. The exhaust is nice. Targeted exhaust is nice. You've seen how many turns I'd had True Grit in my hand and was too scared to play it. So I don't want to exhaust something that I actually need. Okay, so once again, I have to rest here. I'm resting. A Red Skull is still going to affect, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm less than half HP. Red Skull is so strong with my deck right now. I wish I had Gambler's Brew, but whatever. It's not like I need a good turn one on this guy. So sure, I'll do that. I always pick Disintegration. I've never picked the other one. Never. It's like, because the damage you can block, but you can't really block if you're drawing one less card per turn. What a terrible hand. Oh my god. The rest of my hands better not be like this. I'll exhaust the unupgraded version. That was crazy. It's like the worst hand I could have possibly got. Hopefully this Impervious makes up for it. Nope. Sorry, the last hand wasn't the worst hand I could have got. This is the worst hand I could have got. Am I dead here? Not quite, I don't think. 2 damage off. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. Don't think we're gonna make it. Impervious is decent here, but like that's not gonna save me much longer. This is gonna give me another energy, which is cool. I'll spend that on the Ember. Yeah. Maybe I exhaust Torch Strike, honestly. Like I said, I gotta be careful with the amount of self-burn. See how long I can survive this fight with 2 HP. I have to get really lucky with these next draws now. I also have to block pretty much every single turn or else my own burn is going to kill me. Like I locked myself out of being able to Scorched Earth. Maybe as a finisher later. I guess I'll do Pillage first. Okay, Armaments. No, Yeah. So Armaments. No, that kills me because I'm taking 5 damage to that. That really sucks. I have to True Grit here. Just a question of what am I exhausting? I guess Flame. But that's getting rid of a block card that I desperately need. Maybe I get rid of Scorched Earth, but then that's getting rid of my finisher. If I get rid of Break, that's getting rid of a really good 1-cost attack. Like if I didn't block here, I was dead. It's like none of these choices are good for me to get rid of, but I have to. Scorched Earth is most likely going to deal more than 38 damage. And if Burn is my main damage dealer, I guess I don't need the Vulnerability. Even though Vulnerability with Scorched Earth would have been nice. I think I have to pick Sloth here. 21 damage 6 times. Either way, I'm dead. So I might as well just have fun with it. 22 damage 7 times. Not quite enough. Well, GG. It's been fun. I got really unlucky with these draws. Obviously, I think whenever you get unlucky with draws, all that means is that you should have built your deck better, I guess. A lot of misplays as well. Probably could have started that fight with like at least 10 or 20 more HP if it wasn't for the few misplays I made within the combats themselves earlier. But whatever, it was fun. It was fun showing off some of my new cards. I found one little change that I want to make with Cloak Clasp. I think Kindle could be stronger as well. I kind of mentioned that earlier. I can buff that. Other than that, it was a decent run. Smoldering Rage is pretty fun. Getting Scorched Earth that early was crazy. But then that always put me in the position of like, do I spend my 3 energy for this? Do I block? Which as the Ironclad, you can make those decisions a lot easier because you do have the healing built in, but it was just like a really, really interesting Act 1 Impervious Scorched Earth. It was a really interesting and fun run, either way.